Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week I want to do just a quick video to talk to you about a big project that I launched last week on Monday. So it's exactly a week, well, in a couple of hours it'll be exactly a week. I launched a Kickstarter campaign and I want to tell you a bit about it. I'm going to tell you what Kickstarter is in case you don't know, and I will tell you how you can get involved if you're interested. So let's go. So if you don't already know me, I am Sandra. I'm the owner of Kamaya Designs, which is an art and illustration business. Basically, I paint nostalgic scenes and memories with watercolor, and I like to transform them into stationery to sell in my shop. So starting in September of 2023, I changed my business all around into this theme, and I've been painting collections of different types of memories, either of a location or of a time or a thing. So I've done New York and Boston and Turkey, and for different things I've done movie nights, and I've done the 90s, and I've done snow days. So I like to alternate them just to keep it interesting for myself and also for my viewers. And you might have seen some of them already on my channel, and I might have shown a few time lapses of some of those collections on my channel. I make these collections all for Patreon, so I run a Patreon platform as well, which is a separate video which I will tag whenever I have it uploaded. But basically I create these collections for my snail mail tier on Patreon, which is called the Sandra Mail tier, and they receive those physical collections in the mail every month. There's also a digital version of that which you can sign up for on a different tier level, and after about 3 months these collections all go in my shop on my website. So when I launched the collection for the first time, I had so many questions about whether or not there would be other products associated with these collections because people enjoy them so much. I only have them as prints and stickers for right now, but I really wanted to add sticker sheets and potentially something else. So I had this idea to make pin collections that would kind of complement the collections I already have that have to do with travel, because I just found travel pins to be so exciting to own. I would collect them personally, and I wanted them to be in the look and style that you would have had, you know, back in the olden days. You would have collected stickers from every place you've traveled and then put them on your suitcase. So I wanted them to kind of have that feeling and that vibe. So I decided to try and get them funded on Kickstarter, because basically I wouldn't be able to fund them myself, my business being still as small as it is. So this brings me to, what is Kickstarter? So if you don't know what Kickstarter is, it is a crowdfunding platform where basically creators and people who want to make these massive projects or small projects need help funding something. They basically put it on Kickstarter. If the project gets approved, they can set a goal and try to reach that goal within an allotted amount of time. So if you give yourself a month to reach $500, you send everybody the link, you have people share, you tell them about your project, and within that month you have to reach that $500 goal. If you do, anybody who pledged will then get charged. So big benefit. Pledge now, pay later. I'll talk about that in a second. And if you don't reach the 500, then your project is not successful. Then you don't lose anything. Your people who pledged don't lose anything. They don't get charged if the project is not successful. So pledge now, pay later is basically, it's like putting something on layaway almost, minus the percentage that you put down. So you just make a promise that if the project gets funded, you would have selected this reward or that reward to purchase. The creator will set up different types of reward. So you pledge for one of the rewards, and let's say it's a $10 thing you pledge for. That money doesn't come out until the very end of the project. So when the project closes at the end of that month, if that person was able to reach their $500 goal, then the $10 will be charged out of your account. If for any reason the end of the month comes and there's no money in the account, or the card was changed, or it has expired and you're switching it out, don't panic, don't worry. They'll send you a message and let you know, hey, this project completed, it is successful, we're going to charge you on this date. They tell you a little bit before. If they're having any issues receiving the funds from you, they'll just give you a few days to adjust your card, choose a different card, whatever you want to do, or back out of the pledge. All of it is completely up to you. You can back out at any point. You can downgrade or upgrade your pledge throughout the month until the project closes. And basically that's how you help fund these really cool projects on Kickstarter. Coming to my project, I've already said why I picked Kickstarter, because pins are pretty expensive to have made. I'm using a manufacturer based in the US, which I'm thinking is a third party for a manufacturer actually in China, but they're doing all the legwork for me because I don't really have the time. Unfortunately, I also have a 9-to-5 job. I have the art business, I have kids, husband, church. I have a lot of activities, and so I wanted the opportunity to try and get it done anyway. So it's costing me slightly more than if I'd gone directly to a Chinese manufacturer, but I thought I would do it this way because it works better for me right now. So my project is called Memories of Wanderlust. Obviously Memories Wanderlust because I love travel, and I've selected the first 3 travel collections out of the multiple collections that I've painted. I think I've painted 8 collections so far. So the first collection that I chose was Memories of New York. I absolutely love New York. I have special attachment to it. If you were on my live stream on Instagram when I was talking about it, then you know it has ties to an aunt of mine that passed away. It is where my current husband and I reconnected after many years of just being really great friends, and we've kind of been in touch again since then and eventually got back together, got married, and it's just a really magical place for me. Obviously I met one of my really good friends, Emily, for the first time in New York. She was eloping there and I went there. There's a video all about that here as well. And so I really wanted that to be the first pin to complete the collection, which currently has some stickers which are shaped like little Polaroids and a print. And also I wanted to fund a sticker sheet which would look very much like the print, and a different die cut sticker which would basically make this collection multi-pieces. I had set the goal at $400 in order to fund the pin, the sticker sheet, and the die cut sticker, and within 3 hours of launching the project last Monday, April 15th, that project was funded fully at $400, and I have cried a lot about it. I've been really happy about it. I've been really emotional about it. I've been shocked. Emotions have just gone up and down. I tried recording this video almost right away and it made absolutely no sense. I was all over the place. So now that I've kind of collected my thoughts and I've calmed down since, I'm able to actually do this. So I'm sorry that you missed the first week of fun, but we still have a whole entire week to pledge and to try to collect more pledges in order to fund more pins. So my initial goal was 400 just for the first pin, and I had set 2 extra goals which are called stretch goals. So those just mean if we reach the first goal and we still have time left in the project deadline, then maybe we can try to stretch those funds and reach another. And I was able to unlock a second pin. So my first stretch goal was $600, and if I made it there, we would unlock the Boston pin. And that's again based on my Memories of Boston collection. I designed a pin to go with it. This one's just a pin. I didn't do the stickers or the die cut sticker, but I am in love with this pin because, I mean, it's Boston. You should know now. I'm from Boston. Well, not originally, but I'll talk about that as well in a different video. But Boston is my adopted home, and I moved from Boston to Houston. It's where I am now, in Houston, but I still consider Boston my actual home. So I couldn't not include it in this collection. I miss it so much. I miss the fall leaves, and so this pin is kind of a combination of just the beauty city skyline and the fall leaves. Once it was funded, honestly, that was within the next day. And so there is one final stretch goal to $850 to fund a Tokyo pin. Memories of Japan was the third location collection that I painted, and I am absolutely in love with Japan. If you know anything about me, you know what a huge anime fan I am, what a huge Japan fan I am. Anything Japanese culture. My parents lived there for a really long time. I visited for a couple of weeks. I have just the most magical memories of visiting, and I would love to go back. So until I can go, a little shrine up there, that's what I wanted to have as a keepsake for myself, and hopefully for some of you who would also love that. So if we can reach $850, which we have not yet, that pin will get unlocked, and then I will have fully funded the project, fully funded every single stretch goal. And the one last thing I did was I added a freebie for everybody who backs the project. If we make it to 50 backers, everyone will get a custom exclusive bookmark that fits the New York theme, that just says a New York state of mind. Currently I'm at $770, so if you pledged, shared, supported any of that, thank you so much. We've got exactly 30 backers and 7 days to go. So this week, the link is going to be at the bottom of this video. I'm going to be sharing it again on Instagram. I have saved it to my highlights on Instagram, so you can go there, click on the link, or just go to Kickstarter and search the word Wanderlust. You'll see mine. It's a lot of turquoise. You can't miss it. This is my first Kickstarter. I didn't honestly really expect that I would reach the first goal. I just thought it'll be a really good learning experience. I have big dreams and big projects that I would love to fund in the future, but I've never done this before, so I just hoped at least that I would learn something, and this has blown me out of the water. I wasn't expecting to even fund one pin, let alone two. So thank you so much for all your help, even just getting to this point. So even if I don't fund Japan, which I really hope I do, but even if I don't, I am so grateful to be able to do two of them. And if it helps me to get a little bit closer to funding the other pin by myself, then I can always try to invest in that in the future. So you'll have a link. All you do is from the link, you want to click on the green button that says back this project, and basically you look at all the offerings that I have. I've got the rewards that are one pin. You can get 2 unlocked pins. You can get just the sticker by itself, the sticker sheet, or the die cut. If you back for any of the pins, however, you will get a die cut sticker included. And then if you would like anything extra after you've selected your pledge, the next page will let you go to the add-ons. So an add-on is exactly what it says. It's just adding to what you've already pledged to. The only other thing is your shipping, and once that shipping is done, you're basically done. It will ask for your card, it will ask for information, it won't charge you anything. It will remind you this will only be charged once this project is completed, the project is funded, so you will get charged, but it won't be for another week. So hopefully this helps to explain everything, and if you have any questions, please leave them for me or find me on Instagram and send me a message. I'm so excited for this, and I can't wait to talk to you more in my next video. Bye.